This is unbelievable. I want you to pay attention to this one. You see, there is a saying in Africa that he or she who the gods, the deity or deities are about to RIP, unalive, they will first make that person mad. I want you to pay attention to this. And as you know, I will do it on this platform. Translation and analysis will be done side by side. This is deep. This is deep. So right now, the carcass group of wickedness, Wunmi's group, Wunmi and Mohbad's mother, they have joined forces together. Now, the new narrative out there is this. They said that Mohbad's father confided in Mohbad's mother to sacrifice Mohbad for his own success. Not just that alone. Many more troubling darkness is coming out. In fact, this demise of Mohbad is mysterious. You will not believe it. You will not believe it. This is deep, that Mohbad's father offered Mohbad in sacrifice. Recall, there was a time that Mohbad's mother came out with her full chest saying that Mohbad's father had requested for Mohbad's clothes, the one that he wore in the past, a cloth that he had sweated upon, that this is needed for Mohbad's life to be rebought. What does that mean? Mohbad in the spiritual realm is gone already. Gone already. So they need to buy him time. They need to bring him back. They need to ward off the evil, ward off coffin that Mohbad is laying inside of. Mohbad's mother said, I did not refuse Mohbad's father. What I did is simple. I went to one of the flea market and I bought a used cloth the size of Mohbad and I gave it to Mohbad's father. Did you remember that? Anyway, you're about to hear more. Let us watch this and we'll talk more.
Joseph ló pa Mohbad o. Ẹni kí Joseph wá sọ nǹkan tó fi Mohbad ṣe o. Ó fi Mohbad ṣògùn òkìkí o. Joseph olè. Joseph olè. Ó pa Mohbad ó fi ṣògùn òkìkí o. Joseph olè o. Joseph wá sọ kú tó pa Mohbad fún wa o. Joseph wá sọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad fún wa o. Ìwọ ló mú aṣọ Mohbad lọ́lé babaláwo o. Joseph, ìyàwó ẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ó ní ó mú aṣọ Mohbad lọ́lé babaláwo o. Joseph wá sọ kú tó pa Mohbad fún wa o. Joseph wá sọ kú tó pa Mohbad fún wa. Joseph apọmọjayé. Joseph apọmọrógolo. Joseph apọmọjayé. Joseph apọmọrógolo. Joseph wá sọ ikú tó pa Mohbad fún wa o. Joseph ti báyé jẹ́ o. Joseph ti báyé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ o. Joseph ti báyé ọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ o. Ó tún fẹ́ mórúkọ Liam lọ́lé babaláwo. Ó gbà fún o ya wèrè kiri o. Ó Joseph olè. Ọmọ mẹ́wàá kò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Ọmọ mẹ́wàá tó ní kápẹ́ńtà ọlọ́mọ mẹ́wàá. Kápẹ́ńtà ọlọ́mọ mẹ́wàá. Ó ní go fraud me. Go Joseph olè. Joseph olè. Trọ́tí sún yín ni kò ní yẹ yín. Joseph olè. Joseph apọmọjayé. Joseph wá sọ kú tó pa Mohbad. Come and tell us what kill Mohbad. Joseph, come and tell us what kill Mohbad. Joseph wá sọ fún ibi tó mórúkọ Mohbad lọ wá sọ fún wa o. Joseph olè. Joseph nítorí ọmọ òbóyè òbògùn ọmọ jẹ́ nítorí owó. Ó bá yé ọmọ jẹ́ nítorí owó. Joseph olè. Ó bá láìfọ ọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ nítorí owó.
Tọ́lání òdòdútì. Tọ́lání ní sùúrù ẹjọ́ ní sùúrù ẹni sùúrù ẹjọ́ ọba bẹ̀rẹ̀ kan lọ́wọ́ ẹjọ́. Ní sùúrù ẹni sùúrù Tọ́lání. Kí ló tó ń gbóbi ajá? Kí ló tó ń gbóbi
orí mi ti dàrú. Joseph wá sọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad fún wa o. Níbo ló má sọ Mohbad lọ o? Tọ́lání ẹ ti ṣí Mohbad lọ o. Tọ́lání ló má sọ Mohbad lọ o.
Yes, Master.
guys should have allowed me to talk. Let us hear from you so that you can vomit many things. So that she can vomit a lot. We want to hear from her. Let her talk. You guys should have allowed Tolani to talk. We want to hear what Tolani is saying. Can you imagine these people? Abarano, these people get mind, bro. Get mind, come this place, they tell us nonsense. This world is full of wickedness. How do you sleep? You said Baba Mohbad is the one that killed Mohbad. Tolani, can you prove this? This is complete defamation of character. Can you prove this, Tolani? And it's good that you people come to this platform. I really enjoy that you people come to this platform. You said it's Baba Mohbad that killed I don't know.
Welcome back. Now, you might be wondering, what is this? I will break it down to you that might be confused, like, oh, I'm hearing numerous voices here and there. Yes, what these people do is this. You see, is it Mohbad's mother, Wunmi's mother, or Wunmi, or some of their gangsters, their group of wickedness. So what they do, the other one is called Tolani, amongst others. I mean, they have a group. That's what I'm trying to say. So what they do is this. They jump on platforms. They come on our platform here. They drop comments. They hide their name and they drop comments. They keep telling us that DNA is not important. We should show them proof, evidence. What is our business? Why are we talking about Mohbad's mother? Don't we have mothers? And we said that our own mother can never be like Mohbad's mother. It's as simple as ABC. Our own mothers cannot be heartless. Our own mother cannot be this greedy and poor. Our own mothers cannot sit down with the prime suspect. Our own mothers will not in any way cover up and stand against justice. Our mother will not say DNA is not important. Even when this same woman, Mohbad's mother, confirmed that when Mohbad was alive, it is on Punch newspaper. This is not something that someone said It is on Punch newspaper. She clarified that part of DNA, that Mohbad himself, when he was alive, he had requested for DNA. If Mohbad requested for DNA and his own father now wants DNA done when Mohbad is no longer alive, common sense should have prompted Mohbad's mother to join force with the father on DNA. She should have compelled Wunmi. She should have told Wunmi, look, we've gathered enough money from well-wishers, from fans of Mohbad, from gullible people. We have a lot of money in our account. Now, the next step before the birthday party is for us to be clear that this child belongs to Mohbad. Let us get this done publicly. Not Mohbad's mother being taken to hospital somewhere or to a place, a laboratory, or someone just brings a test kit and they take the swab of Mohbad's mother's mouth, claiming that the lawyer had requested for that so that they can be sure. Well, you all know what happened. Femi Falana, hands off, when he got to realize that this case is full of holes, realizing that his firm was not for Mohbad. It was for Cynthia Aloba. She wants us to call her Aloba, so let's give her the Aloba. That it was to protect her from going to jail. Now, like I said at the beginning, the new talk is this, that Mohbad's father is the one that took Mohbad's life because he needed Mohbad's life. He needed to sacrifice Mohbad. In fact, if you've not heard anything, you see the dirt in that family is bigger than the biggest. It's bigger than the biggest of the dirt that you can ever imagine. Now, I'll take you back a little bit. You see, when you are joined, when you find yourself, unfortunately, in a terrible family, there are different types of family. There are families that are useless. There are families that are wicked. What you find there, there is no fear of God in that family. There is no morality in that family. You cannot find a drop of it. These are reckless, rowdy, loud. They are like dustbin. That's the type of family that Wunmi is from, and that is the kind of person Wunmi is. If you want to understand. Now, let me break it down. You might think, oh, all of this is just for justice and we are trying to. No, I want you to judge for yourselves, because none of them have come out to say, no, it is not true. I will break it down. You see, Mohbad's father told Mohbad and Wunmi, how come you guys don't have children? What is this thing about, this is the woman you want to marry, you want to get introduction done and all of that? How come you guys have no babies? What's going on? Are you guys playing? It's been 6 months, it's been 1 year, it's been 2 years. What's going on? Are you guys not going to have babies? Like, what's going on here? So the man came up with this story to compel them to get themselves sorted out. He said God told him, or maybe he feels it within himself, that the child that Mohbad was going to give birth to will be the one to bury him. Meaning he's going to live long enough for that child to bury him. And that they need to do what they need to do. Then Liam has not been born. So eventually, Wunmi told Mohbad's father, sorry, I have never been pregnant. Never. I don't know why. Is she telling the truth or not? We don't know. So Mohbad's father embarked on this spiritual journey. Prayers, fasting. That's where you see Wunmi sewing that white cloth with Mohbad's father, going to church. So Mohbad's father felt like, yes, now I'm doing something in the life of my son and the life of his fiancée. Eventually, she called Mohbad's father, I am pregnant. Now, did Wunmi go out there to get someone to bench her? Or it just happened like that? What exactly is this thing? She said she was pregnant. Mohbad's father felt that the power inside of him is so efficient. It felt big. It will come spend weekend in their house. But within that period of time, Wunmi had contacted his own mother, like, oh, there is this water that Mohbad's father said I should use to bathe. I will keep refilling that water until that child is born. Quickly, Wunmi's mother jumped into action. She told Wunmi not to use that water to bathe. Why? Let us go back. You see, they already had this clash. And don't forget that Wunmi's mother also goes to visit her spiritualist. So they already had a clash earlier on land. Mohbad's father had challenged her, saying, how can my son purchase a land? You know I live just 1 or 2 bus stops away from you. You didn't say nothing about it to me. My son did not even tell me, not until I asked. Is this how it is supposed to be? Did you tell him, talk to your father about it? Is that not how it is supposed to be? Why did you people act like this boy is an orphan, like he has no father or mother? You guys hijacked him like you are the one that raised him. You hijacked him like you are the father and mother. Who does that? Then they printed the paper claiming to be the receipt of the land purchase. In between this, Mohbad's father wasn't comfortable with it. They called a meeting and eventually Mohbad messed up. Mohbad could not stand his ground. Mohbad messed up. He couldn't stand his ground as a man should. He disgraced his father there. What he told his father, that his father repeated, Mohbad's father asked him, can you tell them what you told me? Mohbad could not. Mohbad zipped his mouth and twisted the story. His father was disgraced, like embarrassed. But what can you do to your son? The man left in the midst of tens of people. He left. Mohbad came back to his father and said, Dad, what happened is this. It's because I was afraid, and I'm afraid for you. You see, I don't want anything to happen to you. That's the reason why I did that. Now, if you are afraid, now, it's the same thing Mohbad told his mom when he was with the Malians. If you are afraid, why are you with them? If you are afraid, why are you with their daughter? If you can be afraid for yourself and your father, why are you still with them? Why don't you just get that piece of land, sell it off, and move away from them? Why are you with them? Why are you with problems? Why are you with these people, warning your parents and still with them? Anyway, Mohbad's father didn't know what to say again. Like, hey, boy, what are you doing with these people? This is rubbish. Well, in between this, Mohbad's mother-in-law, let us call her mother-in-law now, told Wunmi to stop using the water that Mohbad's father claimed prayers had been made, like holy water. Stop using this water. Stop it. That man belongs to 65 spiritual cults, dangerous, wicked cults, dark cults. Do not allow him buy you. Do not allow him RIP you. Do not allow him do this and that. Do not allow him this and that. A lot of things were said. So she stopped using the water and she threw it away. This that I'm saying is from the mouth of Mohbad's father. That's where problems started. Trouble started slowly. Mohbad's father was also having his own issue with Mohbad's mother, telling Wunmi, don't do anything with this woman. She's a witch. She's a bad person. She's this. She's that. Everything upside down. Mohbad slowly was withdrawing from his father. As they were beating him, he was withdrawing from his own father too. Because his father is wondering, are you crazy? Why don't you take this action? Why don't we do this? Why don't we go meet this person so that this can stop? Mohbad said, no, they will laugh at me. They will, because I'm not man enough. I do understand that peer pressure thing and your you wanting to appear strong, not weak among your age groups and guys and all of that. You want to appear rugged. I understand that part. But you should know that you cannot be too strong than many people. Anyway, Mohbad made some of these mistakes. The thing is this, Wunmi, why then did you RIP Mohbad? If you did not RIP Mohbad, you are the prime suspect. What is this lie about? We heard the testimony of spending at the coroner inquest. How come, Wunmi, this testimony that he gave, why is it not matching with what you are saying? Now, they have started with a new song that Mohbad's father is the one. You might think this is just starting, like they already rehearsed it. I will tell you the rehearsal. Wunmi called Mohbad's father on phone. She wanted to achieve 2 things. One, to make Mohbad's father threaten her so that she can use this at the embassy to get visa and eventually seek for asylum. She accused Mohbad's father of buying Mohbad, of RIP Mohbad. Say, the way you RIP Mohbad, you think you can RIP my son? You can't RIP my son. If anything is to happen to my mother, you will see. In fact, you will see. You will see. I'm just stopping people from stoning you to death. Imagine. Can you imagine that? That's how bad it is. I don't know what this rubbish is all about. Just for DNA, everything turned upside down. You see, all of them know that that child does not belong to Mohbad.